So he continues traveling around space. Now he is in Atlantis City and he's discovering this city. The main quest hasn't begun. Let's see. Outland, what is it? I've never been here before.
You're only as safe as your equipment out there. Welcome to Outland. We deal in only the finest, most reliable gear for whatever adventures may await you. All of our products come highly recommended by individuals who have devoted their lives to distant travel. And while I've never needed them myself, I stand by everything we offer. As I've said, I wouldn't sell anything that hasn't been recommended by frequent travelers. And of course, if they're frequent, that means their equipment is working. Yes, by all means, have a look.
What do you sell? This is the best.
Goodness, no, I just couldn't. You're out there millions of miles away from anything, and if something goes wrong, I can't stomach the thought. I prefer solid ground under my feet at all times. And preferably a hot, fresh coffee within reach. Can't get those in space either.
I see.
I do. In this line of work, it's essential, don't you think? Not seeing people come back would not only suggest that they're not satisfied with our business, but that whatever they purchased had failed, leaving them unable to return. I would not be able to sleep at night if I thought that were the case. Yes, by all means, have a look.
How much do you have? Money. 4,960.
See you around.
And Outland and that all? Go to the next building. And fine, so you...
How can I help you enhance yourself today? Hi,
I can change my
welcome to
appearance
Enhance.
here.
Thanks so much for stopping in today. I'm sure my staff and I can accommodate your every need. If you're here to try something new or on a whim, or to replicate a look you've seen and loved elsewhere, or just want to love your reflection in the mirror a little bit more, we've got you covered. All our services and records are private and confidential, so no need to worry. Oh, yes, of course, sure. Enhance's proprietary register technology is absolutely the best in the settled systems. There is a reason we've been the #1 most trusted brand for reconstructive and plastic surgery for 2 decades running. If you'd ever like to
Don't
make a
want
change,
to
we're up to the task.
change my appearance.
Listen,
Wow.
I've seen that show a million times. You can't have those two dating. It would
Really?
never work.
That makes sense.
They aren't compatible on any level. Financially, emotionally, physically. And it'll ruin the plot.
What are you talking about?
Yeah?
Oh, hello.
Wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
Something to report?
Nothing for a while. What is it? Infinity Ltd. Let's see.
We don't get very many visitors here. It really makes the day crawl by. See you later.
Oh, how much levels? How many levels? Research and development. Research and development. Let's. I'm interested. Wait. Okay. General offices. I've been here before, I remember. Okay, let's go out. Are they enemy or not? Okay, let's go out. SSNN and in most locations are visited. Yeah, here. You see now. Galbank. It's also visited. Let's go this direction. Embassy district. Mast. What is mast? Go here.
Word of advice, steer clear of the well.
I saw this lift Mastnet station. Vanguard Operational Hall. Who are they? Let's take to them more closer.
I mean, I don't like the UC any more than the next guy, but they've got the credits.
You are just staying here?
My family never had any love for the UC
And,
after the Colony
chatting.
War. Would probably disown me if they knew I was signing up.
Is it the same?
You up for the
this is
Vanguard?
the same.
You went to terminals then? Or did you just pop by for 2 heaping scoops of propaganda?
The end of Earth. Wow. What is it? Ah,
In 2150, humanity
a
learned the Earth's
museum.
magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
Oh,
You here to enlist? Don't worry, none of this junk is on the exam.
oh. Is it rotating? So few people here.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more: independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
The Crystal Collective. House Varun.
The Free Star Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Free Star Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
Weapons Crusade.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir, Jarek, that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remained, however, select members of House Varun who refused to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
Conflict along the stars.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno-weapons.
I've been traveling
It
around
was
space
only in
in this universe
2311
even
at the Battle of Cheyenne that the
didn't
scales
know
finally tipped.
its
The
history.
Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
The Battle of Niara.
Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nira. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nira remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
Big robot. I've seen them before on Niara. Terramorphos. I've seen them before also.
This thing's like an artist's rendition, right? No animal can be this ugly in real life.
Dad wanted me to apply for the administration track at school, but I'm going to be a xenobiologist. It's science division or nothing. One of my slates said terramorphs can control people's minds.
Really?
But that can't be true. All 4 of my last science papers have been on terramorphs.
You're great.
No
Don't
one
touch.
knows how they move between planets.
What does it
I wonder
mean?
if they can grav jump or something.
You know it was some UC general that condemned Londinium? Gave it over to these things. One of these murals said he was executed after the war. Might have gotten off too lightly.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian.
I'm going to be a
A newly
xenobiologist.
constructed but critical supply
Science
center for the
division
United Colonies war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinion is mourned by the UC to this day.
One of my slates said terramorphs can control people's minds. But that can't be true.
I haven't noticed it when I met them.
After the devastation wrought by the Colony War, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
I used to report to Ve Victus. Charming guy. But look him in the eyes and you could see the space where the soul was supposed to be.
You ever hear that one about the orphan and the platypus? Funny stuff. Can't really remember.
Vanguard is born.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
United Colonies citizen. Vanguard. Oh, it's your costume.
No one is born a United Colonies citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls mean citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization,
Все
as a
пропаганда.
citizen of the United Colonies.
Let's go and see. Raid floor access restricted. Okay. Let's go to another room.
I bring her here almost every day.
Only those on official United Colonies business can access the building. Yes? You needed something? Take care now.
Later I'll ask you for work.
What do we got here? Another applicant to the UC Vanguard? Interested in doing some good for the people of the United Colonies, all while earning your citizenship and
Yes, I'm
credits to
interested.
boot?
I'll ask you later. I would like to discover another floors of the building. Central command. It's so serious.
You see, unless you have official business with the government, this is not the place for you to loiter. Am I clear?
Okay, you're clear. Authorized personnel only.
Hey. Engineering is gonna need to run those numbers again.
Hello. Not enough data. I can't file a report just based on this.
United Colonies.
Oh, Reliant Medical wouldn't be half the corporation it is without the funding we've provided over the decades. Stay healthy.
Go to the next floor.
Nice suit.
Thank you.
Yes, what? The chief is never going to approve this deal. Wonder if I can propose some alternatives.
It's not all of it to be taken.
The UC's success and security depends greatly on positive relationships with our neighbors. Some of us can lose sight of that. Sometimes it still amazes me that we managed to make it off of Earth without just up and destroying ourselves.
Okay, maybe I think I should ask for mission.
Nice hat.
Maybe this is the top of the building. Oh, New Atlantis, I guess what is behind these doors. Let's see. Wow, what a beautiful view. Sunrise. Time 08:24. This is sunrise. That's beautiful. This big city. And my spaceship. And another one. So they have 4 or 3 sites for spaceships. Not so much. Not so many. Okay. Let's ask for mission. Maybe it should be a big one.
Let me take a look at
Taking into account all this big building, personnel. Let's go and see. What mission do they offer? Hello, I'm again.
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby.
But let's see what does he have. Anything extra or unnecessary items? Maybe not. Okay.
Only those on official United Colonies business can access the building.
I see. I understand you.
Most of MAST's employees have extensive training in their specific areas of expertise. But if you're interested in joining the UC, Commander Tuala of the Vanguard is just on the far side of the room. The Vanguard's open to anyone who can fly.
Command Tuala about joining the Vanguard.
Enjoy your time in New Atlantis.
Let's try. Usually I work alone, but let's try. What do you offer?
If it isn't the Vanguard's next great recruit, you ready to sign up? Help the people of the UC?
Sounds interesting. Tell me more.
Glad to hear it. Signing up simple. All you've got to do is pass a flight exam and make it through one probationary mission and you're in. We'll have you working your way to UC citizenship in no time.
What exactly is the Vanguard?
We're the United Colonies volunteer fleet. Any captain can join, regardless of origin. Get to fly your own
Any
ship
captain.
and earn credits as you help the people in the most distant reaches of the United Colonies, all while earning your way to UC citizenship. Put in the time, and citizenship is guaranteed.
What sort of work would you be doing if I enlisted?
Vanguard work is as needed. When we've got jobs, we'll make them available to you. But the work itself, well, it runs the gamut. Sometimes you might be hunting down hostile ships on behalf of the UC Navy, or you might be called up to help the Science Division clean up some invasive species. Hell, we've even been asked to help take on the occasional terramorph. And sometimes we just
Really?
need cargo support. Not every job's glamorous. The Vanguard only gets called in for the ones where there's a chance of seeing action. Wherever the UC needs us, the Vanguard is there.
Why would I want to become a UC citizen?
Well, other than becoming a member of the greatest faction in the galaxy, you'd get access to discounted services on any UC world. Credits to help you get on your feet. You'd even be able to buy property right here in New Atlantis. Citizenship unlocks it all. And signing up for the Vanguard is the fastest way to earn it.
Thank you.
Well, all right.
I
Take the
know.
elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Where to go now? Let's see what missions. Spirit Ultra.
Something wrong with the exam? Me? 6, 7 years now? Was a recon squad commander in a former life, so it wasn't too big a jump bossing around foreign pilots instead. But Vanguard's been a quality assignment. Meet new people, judge them on a series of diverse criteria, get them out there helping people who need it.
This building is called MAST, right? What kind of name is that?
MAST is short for Military Administrative and Scientific Triumvirate. From here, the 3 co-equal divisions of the UC government work together to advance the cause of the colonies. Be that through mutual defense, political and diplomatic strength, or scientific discovery. Now, serving any of the UC's divisions grants citizenship, but scientific and admin positions in the UC tend to be real competitive. Understandable, most people would prefer to earn their citizenship behind a desk rather than in combat. Not something I'd ever choose for myself, but understandable.
Where does UC need foreign pilots to fly for them?
Military used to have a pretty narrow view of where the best pilots came from. In their eyes, it was UC or bust. The creation of the Vanguard was an acknowledgement by the brass that maybe not all the galaxy's greatest pilots went through a UC flight school. So it's the Vanguard's job to find them and get them to fly for us. Sure thing. What do you want to know? Just hop into the elevator. You want the button for Vanguard Orientation Hall. Register yourself at the terminals in the lobby, and the exam system will get you to where you need to go. Vanguard work is as needed. When we've got jobs, we'll make them available to you. But the work itself, well, it runs the gamut. Sometimes you might be hunting down hostile ships on behalf, or you might be and sometimes we just need cargo support. Wherever the UC needs us, the Vanguard is there. For the exam, we'll be putting you through a combat flight simulation. Let us see your piloting skills, evaluate how you behave under pressure, all without any risk of you inadvertently getting blown out an airlock. For the probationary mission, though, we'll be sending you out on the job all on your own. The specifics of the mission vary by what's available at the time. But we're not about to ask you to storm a Crimson Fleet base or whatever. At least, not on Mission 1. More likely, you'll be making a drop-off to some UC citizens in an area that's outside normal naval patrols. There'll be a risk of hostile contacts, but that's far from guaranteed. The exam's just a simulation. Only way you'll be hurt there is if you trip on your way inside. Now, for the probationary mission. We select those specifically to ease you into the type of work you'll be doing here. Make sure you're capable of handling things on your own. But I can't promise it'll be risk-free. The UC sends us on jobs because there could be combat. This mission would be no different. Now, if that's a deal-breaker, I won't be offended if you walk away. But this is the military. The chance of conflict is kind of in the job description. I'll keep an eye out for your results.
Let's register. Hello, I came again.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
I've been here before.
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun
You have to push these buttons again.
I really hope.
Okay. Oh, now I'm let in. Wow, spaceships. Looks beautiful and smart.
Welcome,
oh,
applicant,
simulation.
to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation pod to initiate your exam.
That's great. They on those push things which push them.
Ah, you must be our new applicant. I'm Proctor Samuelson. The simulator's already been prepped. You can head in whenever you're ready. Of course, you'll be running through a high-realism combat flight simulation, engineered by members of the UC science staff, right here in MAST. Your task is to defeat at least 3 tiers of simulated opponents. Accomplish that and you pass the exam, and can then proceed on to your probationary mission. However, if you defeat more than 3 tiers of enemies, your required enlistment time for citizenship will be reduced, and your enlistment bonus increased. But you're welcome to try as many times as you like before returning to Commander Tuala to proceed on to the next step in your application process. We'll only keep the highest score you manage to achieve in there. While I can't answer that question directly, I will say this. Due to the solitary nature of our work, resourcefulness is a critical tool in any Vanguard pilot's repertoire. You're permitted, even encouraged, to use whatever tool you're able to find in there. The simulator is designed to be a near-perfect replica of a Class B Deimos hoplite, the United Colony's standard destroyer model. It's been tuned to provide a challenging but fair fight against the enemy squadrons you'll encounter inside. Vanguard assignments can often include both space and ground combat. It'd be bad for both you and the United Colonies to not ensure you're adept in both capacities before sending you out on your first real assignment. All right then.
Let's try. So this is a maximum difficulty. It must be hard to
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair.
Okay. So it looks quite realistic.
Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
Maybe it's better to switch on missile. Let's see.
New targets active.
So few. I thought it should be more. Tier 1 reached. Okay. It doesn't have his additional pilot.
New targets active.
Let's try our tactics, fly away as far as possible, and then deal with these spaceships one by one. Oh, they're flying too fast, as I see. That's the plate's right. This ship is not so powerful as mine. Oh, in addition, he doesn't have laser ballistics and missile skills.
First time flying?
Oh, really can we... It could be... second tier. What is the third?
Halting simulation. You've been defeated, applicant. You may initiate a reset of your current tier at the terminal inside the cockpit.
Let's reset.
Or step outside and take a break.
It's not so easy. Let's reset it till we pass this. Test.
Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
Let's try more vital. Ah, second tier. That's easier. Ah, there's so far. Let's deal with it one by one. Okay, so far. How far is he? He's not so far. But okay, let's continue the fifth one.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
Tier 3? How much tier does it have?
New targets active.
You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
He can play for next tier. How much tier does it have?
Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
More powerful spaceship, but we see. He can develop the laser ballistic and missile skills in this simulation. That's good. He's almost defeated.
Propulsion systems down.
Defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5.
Tier 5. I'm interested.
New targets active.
He targets 4 targets. They're really tough. What if they are slower on some lines?
Simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results.
Maybe later.
Or restart the exam from the simulation's
We'll
control terminal.
try again.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run.
Thank you. What is this box?
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first?
I wrapped up my Paladin exam and they told me to come back here.
Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did? Then let's
I'm
get
ready.
to it. So, looking at the data, hit every mural in the orientation hall, huh? A test of preparation and thoroughness. To trace the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 4, not too shabby. The techs make us test each level of the sim too. I can tell you that wave are some real artificial bastards. Good job putting them away. So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Pretty standard for combat assignments. But your performance in the simulator does mean I can offer a signing bonus. Help convince you to join the cause. So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
I'm ready.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
Thank you. This game really have a quite decent field of view. Anyway.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the skies. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard. Honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
I do.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come. So Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you?
Yes. Let's do this.
That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk
Good
to
job,
Crew
what
Chief
I
Harath.
do usually.
He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Thank you. You won't be disappointed. Speak with crew chief at the New Atlantis spaceport. But maybe I have to sleep. Ah, man, I can sleep in my spaceship. Where is he? Go to the spaceport. No, but it's better to eat something. I forgot, does he have something to eat or not? Let's go to the spaceship and have a sleep. And eat something also. Does he have something to eat? Let's see. Ah, he has. And also he also has a considered sleeve. That's great. Maybe he's all set. Let's continue. Go spaceship. So they offer me to fly on their spaceship again, or not?
Really? I'm shocked she managed to limp back here at
What
all.
are you talking about?
Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can. Yes, sir.
I prefer to use mine, not yours.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herat, pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there. My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out?
And you can tell me about Tau Ceti 2.
I honestly didn't realize it had people living on it until we got your record. Report they gave us seemed clean. No known hostile outposts. But I wouldn't say that's permission to let your guard down. Just watch out for wildlife and pirates. Keep those med packs handy and you'll be fine.
What exactly are you putting on my ship?
Nothing too dangerous, if that's your concern. The repair suite's mostly just wiring and circuit boards. The welcome kit has some goodies in there I wouldn't leave sitting around when company comes to visit. But it's nothing some proper storage can't make safe.
I'm all set.
Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
Oh, he can fly on his own spaceship. That's much better. Take off.
Where are we off to this time, Captain?
I feel more confident in my own spaceship because he's most developed in particle beam weapon, not laser ballistics missile. Let's readjust the power. Where should he go? Tower 30. Maybe he'd been there before. Ah, this is Tower 30. Or not. He's been here before. He made some missions there. When lining up a shot in a vehicle, aim mode utilize it to show time, slow time temporarily. Thunder. What if we wait for a little or not? Okay, let's sleep again. To have more experience. Go and see what is there.
Captain, hello.
Hello.
I am satisfied to see that you survived.
I'm most satisfied. Ah, he's been here before, but he hasn't discovered this location, as far as I remember. This is your guys. This is your spaceship, guys. Okay, let's see. What is here? Deep mining space helmet. Dangerous creatures. We should be careful. Anything useful? You usually check all the lockers and chests. Antique videotape. Let's take it. Permanently grants the receipt for the deep food item. Let's take it. Weapon. Is it? Come on back. One more ammunition. And credit stick. Something to drink. Nobody's here, as I see. Anything on this containers? No. Second floor. Let's eat and drink. What happened here? Oh, he also can sleep here. Antiletter. it's good to get a better experience. And what is on the roof? Sometimes something is useful in inaccessible places, but not in this one. What is it saying? Oh no. Go down. What is it? Make contact. So I heard it. Spaceship. Maybe it's useful. Some resources. Let's continue moving.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
Be quiet. Let's put on my operational space to be less noticeable for the enemies. I understood. Some creatures are here, or they were here. I go to you.
So what do we got here? It's too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
Actually, the Vanguard sent me, so they failed to mention how bad things were.
Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian.
What happened?
I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph.
Terramorphs.
One
I
of the
guess.
nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And
I
this
thought
one, well,
it's,
it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
I know what is Terramorph. What kind of anomaly are we taking here?
Terramorphs have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized by humanity. But Tao said he's too young to have one. Yet here it is. I came looking for an explanation and found all this.
Wait, are all the settlers dead then?
I managed to scope out a fair bit of the facility before it
Oh,
found
good.
me. If there are any survivors of the attack, they're long gone.
Sounds like you could use my help.
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant's security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools.
Yeah, we'll see.
Look, I wouldn't be asking if I thought there was any chance I could handle it by myself. But there's no way I'm getting these defenses live on my own. And I have to get to the bottom of what happened here. The settlers outfitted most of the buildings with turrets at some point. Not sure how many are still operable, but at least a few appeared to be in fighting shape. There were also some sensors scattered around the facility that I didn't recognize. But those are honestly all just educated guesses until we get the connection reset. It's the building in the middle of the facility. The terminal in there should allow you to grant me access to the system as a whole. Then we can see about getting things back online.
Alright, let's get that security system back online.
Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
But maybe you don't know, I like to look around a little and take some necessary items what I like. I think we aren't hurry. Maybe it's better to put on what is critical damage. To put on this PSU, to have a critical damage. To have a high chance of critical damage. Promorphos, how powerful is he? I don't know. What is his level? His claws. Okay, let's take something. It may be useful. You should to be careful. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's discover slowly but steadily. Definitely something useful should to be here. Or even some credits, which is also doesn't disturb. This building is discovered. Go to the next one. Wow, like these chests. Big stack. It's about upgrade modules. Are they here? Go aside. Who's been here? He left its marks, but is it now? And what about the second floor in previous building? It also should be checked. Take it. This planet has a quite friendly atmosphere, and gravitation is like on Earth. Expert. Let's try to open. Almost opened. And good start. Master is something more better should be here. Let's see. More difficult for a while. Titanium quantum etched compact knife. Maybe it's a good item. It open. Open. Anything else in the second floor? Maybe not. Okay, where to go now? He explored this to building, but what is on the roof? Nothing interesting. What time it is? 22:14. What is it?
System offline.
Ah, it should be adjusted maybe later. This building. And this one. Packaging. Next big building. Let's see what is inside. What is it? Like a Pteramorphous nest. What a mess. Expert. Not this one. Okay, let's take it. Definitely he will meet the Terramorphous later in this location as a part of its mission, maybe. So, wait. Let's go to the next floor. It should be visited also. Oh, it has a crate. Anything interesting here or not? This is the roof. Nobody's. That's great. I feel more. Oh, this is this point. Okay. Let's discover other buildings and then go and push this button or what? Wow, what happens here? Where is Terramorphous? He is going for a long time and he needs to be stripped again to get more experience. No, I don't want to change it. Go to this building. I think it's better to explore everything around and then continue playing mission.
System offline.
Oh, it's quite cozy. But you should be careful. Is it? System offline. System offline. We should fix it. Go to the roof. No Terramorphous, no is noise. No, it's noise. Maybe he isn't here for a while. I guess he appeared after pushing those buttons. No, maybe almost all buildings are explored. Let's continue. It's better to save the game. Just in case. Connection status. It's so complicated.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello. I wish I'd found this earlier. Those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the Terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
2.5. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah. Where should it be tuned on? Ah, I see. This terminal. Okay. System status off. Turn on the system. Oh. 183.5? She says. I see. What is? 185. My memory doesn't let me down. Let's push all. Ah, I see. Okay. Active. That's great. 185.
Tracker's reading green.
That is
What's that sound?
Security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover.
Okay. I'm in cover. Ah, I see. Terramorphous.
Look,
can see me.
engage directly if you can avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the Terramorph towards the lights.
You defeated
watch
those
the fireworks. Give it hell,
strong
Vanguard.
animal. Optional. Restore power to the kill ends. Okay. Don't worry. Be in your cover. I will deal with this Terramorphous. Why? He isn't simple. Thanks to sneaking skills and his experience, Terramorphous was defeated quite easily, even on extreme difficulty. Okay, this end really runs. What next? I go to you. Wait, what is here? This crates were for Terramorphous, or what? I'm on my way. I'm going to you. GP.
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or... Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a Terramorph!
Yep, I'll taken care of.
Oh yeah. Taken care of. No big deal. You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you?
Here you go.
All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
Where is the microscope? I see. And you will analyze it?
Older model.
I'm
Let's see what you can
looking
do.
around.
Any flags, kid?
I haven't checked this one. I skipped it. What is inside? Oh, that's great. And this one.
This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them
Who are they?
intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us.
Follow?
So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous,
That's
but at
strange.
least predictable. Tau Ceti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one. They have. They even took down an entire city once. A place called Londinian had to be quarantined due to a massive outbreak during the Colony War. It's the only known loss of that scale, but it's the reason why any change in our relationship with these creatures needs to be taken very seriously. Well, they're not exactly buying tickets and flying coach. The theory is that they're spread by some kind of egg or seed that's able to evade our detection. But how the hell an undetectable egg turns into a terramorph without anyone noticing is a question no one's ever found an answer to. And it's why what's happened here could be real bad news for the rest of human civilization. You're right. We don't have enough information. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name. I was. Long time ago. Family tradition. But I know some of the folks from my old unit moved into the Vanguard. A couple even owe me favors. If I'm lucky, your commander is one of them.
Don't worry. I'll make sure my commander agrees.
Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. Bar run by some old friends.
I've been to Sidonia.
I'll meet you and Percival there. And here, it's not exactly a bounty, but you certainly deserve them. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars, at least.
Thank you.
Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
But I haven't discovered all the rooms in this location, as I see. I thought I discovered everything. Okay, let's continue. Let's... Any Terramorphos? No. There aren't any of them. Only one? Ah, this big animal. He defeated them. He's quite powerful. Oh. Ah. Bloodborne. Devastated. Anything useful on the roof?
Additional power required.
Maybe not. Oh, it's quite good to see it from the high altitude. Your spaceship is. Place some items into the cargo hold. Is named radioactive. Took it with him. Capacity. Doesn't need this one. Let's put something to drink. How much does it kill him? That's better. That's good. Have more experience. Go to the use quick traveling. So be quick, yeah. Alpha Centauri. Must district. And I go. Yo, have some news and sample. It about Terramorphous.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your... A terror? What? How did you walk away with the Terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers? You killed a Terramorph on your first mission. If I could be frank for a moment, holy shit. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one. But, if none of the settlers made it, who's got you delivering the sample? A researcher. Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens. In the run-up to the Colony War, the UC started a program with a singular goal. Find the deadliest, most terrifying aliens in the galaxy, and have them fight on the side of the UC. Never saw any of the deployments myself, but the program was clearly enough of a success that when the war came to an end 20 years ago, both sides agreed to have the practice banned, at which point, I presume, this tribunal decided to cut Sanan loose. Notation says that Sanan already faced punishment for her actions during the war. Dismissal from the UC military. And her sending you to me first makes me think she's actually trying to do this above board. Considering her history, reaching out to the UC probably wasn't the easiest decision. Which means that must be a pretty important sample. Given the subject matter, I think we might want to at least explore the possibility. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special? I see. Well, this is one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. But if Hadrian Sinon thinks this sample needs to get to Mars, then we're gonna make sure it gets to Mars. I'll take care of the clearances and ensure you get your credits. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
I'm interested. Go to spaceport. Go to the Trade Authority.
That your ship that landed not too long ago?
Let's see what
Sure is something.
can he buy in ship services for his spaceship. Maybe something more advanced, or something which looks like something more interesting.
What can I do for you? You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked. Sure, have at it.
Cargo. Cockpit, jacket. Engines, maybe the same. Fuel tanks. What about ground drives? Do they have something more powerful? Ah, these are grab drives. But what about jump 50? What about reactors? The must energy has 40. Now I can see them. The better ones. Okay, where should he go? He should go to Mars, Sidonia. Go there. Trade Authority. He's been here before. What is it now?
Most visitors can't wait to get off this rock.
Hey, how's it going? Can I help you? Yo! This dude came in once trying to sell this whack-looking fish or something. It was still alive. He had it in this big plastic bag full of water and everything. Good size, too. I was trying to tell him I didn't know if we took in things like that, but then my boss came over and told me we absolutely did. And I had to process the sale and store the thing. Man, what a pain in the ass that was. Even weirder, someone
Don't
came in and bought it
interrupt you.
like right away. The hell's that about, right? Man, sorry, I can't really say that. Really, they told me not to say anything like that because rumors, you know? All I know is that we're running a business here, and I was told to take in all trades and sell whatever we've got. And listen, I'm not gonna worry about anything other than that. Oh man, I'm still new here, so I don't know how qualified I am to answer that. We're like this huge network of shipping and trade throughout the known universe. Everyone. Free Stars, UC, even Varun uses us in some capacity. Because I guess we're all about free trade for all. Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if we bought and sold from the Crimson Fleet, right? They pay my salary, so as far as I'm concerned, they're all right in my book. Cool. That's what we do here.
And how to play the mission. Calibrated, superior. This is better. Let's continue.
Sounds
trading.
like a plan.
I would left to superior one. How to play the mission?
Come back anytime.
Ah,
Well, well. Look what
they're
the Russian
here.
winds blew in.
He's not here. I see.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
Do you now? Well, I do wish I could help you, Captain, but Dr. Walker has been missing for some time.
A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
That won't be necessary. The Trade Authority isn't interested in employing someone so unreliable. But we would like the money he owes us. If you can convince him to pay his debts, we'd be most grateful. Wonderful.
I suggest paying a visit to the Sixth Circle, what I suppose is technically a bar on the lowest level of the city. If anyone knows where Percival is, the miscreants there would. But I would urge caution. They're not a group known for their hospitality.
Okay. I try to convince him.
And encouraged to make use of the
Seek a community center representative to plan your
E2.
event or regular.
If you're gonna use the elevators or stairs to reach...
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for Devil's vets and their kin. Doc Walker? Well, you're barking up the wrong...
Andy, you. Why don't you come here and tell me what some stray wants with Walker? Not every day a stray topsider wanders into my bar claiming they know people. What do you want with Dr. Walker? Is that so? Well, Captain, then you should have no problem answering a few simple questions about the Vanguard, right? Like knowing, for example, what Supra et Ultra means. You remember? Your Vanguard motto? That's what I thought. You're full of it. Sorry, can't help you. Ooh, cute. Even if I did know where he was, I'm not telling some stray I don't know from a... Huh. Maybe there is something you can do. Percival's got this debt put on him by the Trade Authority. You make that go away, prove you're a friend of him and the rest of us devils, and... well, I'm always inclined to help a friend. Red Devils were the meanest Marine unit the UC Navy ever had. Couldn't get in if you hadn't done at least one stint as a Martian Dusty. Made us tough, reliable. That's why they chose us as the handlers for the UC xeno-weapons. No other unit could handle that pressure. Percival, though, he wasn't a grunt like all of us. Science officer. Made sure the monsters behaved themselves around the Devils, and didn't with everyone else. But it was those monsters that did us in. When the colony war ended and the armistice came down, everything associated with xeno-weapons got shelved, Red Devils included. Now they're just a memory. That's good to hear. Now, you want my opinion? Most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the Authority and pay him direct, if you've got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs. Now, what say you get out there and help Dr. Walker?
Maybe a bounty hunter?
Please exercise caution near balcony edges.
What about changing? Good one. Let's try another one. I don't see another options. It is there. Can it be opened? Where is he?
How goes?
So we could get here from another door. It's in this computer.
Got something on your mind, love? Then spit it out. You bet your arse we do, love. You've got all these dusties crammed into this tin can of a city, scrambling to use their profit shares to pay their bills. If they have a thin month in the mines, the credits are still due. So we're here to buy anything and everything people want to sell. And I do mean everything, if you catch my meaning. Not that I'm admitting to anything, of course. I'm in what you might call the Special Liaisons Department. When the TA needs to deal with, let's call them organizations that tend to fly below the radar, that's where I step in. I keep my own hours and the pay is good, so who the hell am I to complain? Sure. Mission board's where you should go if you're looking for your one-and-done freelance jobs. You'll tend to find them at local watering holes near spaceports, like the Broken Spear here in Sidonia. Well, it's been fun.
We got lots of stuff. Just ask.
Seek a community center representative to plan your event or regular gathering today.
Yeah? Not something you want to say too loud now, but good work. Here, go dig our man out of his pit.
Was there something else? Do you now? Very well. Let me take a look at his... that's not the number I remember. Headquarters must have felt sorry for the old man. Here, his current balance. I expect this won't be a great hardship for you.
Then I suppose that's that then. Dr. Walker's death is officially no longer a problem. You have my thanks. Oh, and if you do find him, please let Percival know I'm eagerly looking forward to never working with him again.
Percival's going to be real glad to have that weight off his shoulders.
What if I
Might be
touch
time
him?
I start working on some projects of my own.
Yeah? It's done, eh? Fine work. My end of the bargain then, I suppose. He's holed up in the old Red Devil's HQ. Place was sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit. But we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Good you're going in there, actually. Bunch of spacers moved in, not long after we got Percival set up. Don't expect he'd run out before they got taken care of. But I'm sure he'll appreciate not having to find out if I left him with enough rations. Yeah, the passkey. And I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
Where is he? He's in Sidonia. Okay, but where exactly? Let's see. We have to go out.
Stay away from the Sixth Circle.
We should to go on the surface. Abandoned mines. Let's go. Oh, this ship is taken on. Oh, beautiful view. So far. Let's continue moving. It is Zeus location. Another one. Of 130 meters. He's jumping so high. All resources have been scoured, not all. It's better to quick save. So this is an abandoned. What is it? Abandoned mines, and there is some spaces. What does it mean? It doesn't look like in general abandoned mines. Let's be sneaky. He's inside. And where is he? This is an abandoned mine. Right. Is he moving in the right direction or not? Maybe he is. Where is the marker? Such a useful marker. Okay, let's take necessary items. Put on operational spacesuit to be more... Wow, to be more sneaking. What is it? Oh, it's quite big abandoned mine, and spacers are there. It should to be discovered. There are a lot of them. I like to discover such places. But let's try to do it. What about not to bother anyone? Where should he go? Ah, he goes there. Should go there. Maybe it will be quicker. Just passing by with no disturbance. Doesn't work. We should to go there. Let's continue moving. What if something useful here? Something like journals. They saw me.
Poor dead bastard.
A lot of them. Oh, hit. Don't mess with me. I see you. Better not to do it. Да. It's better not to do it. I wanted to do it peacefully. You acted wrong. Let's discover these rooms.
Yeah, you keep running.
Только знаешь чего? Надо купить билеты мне на автобус. 300 построить, ладно? Я с тебя сопряла. Не очень.
Credits may be useful. Let's continue. Mm-hmm. Journals. Oh, journals. Forums scrupula. Culture. Permanently increases sneak bonuses by an additional 1% and media sneak attack damage by an additional 5%. Okay, okay. That's what I'm looking for. Discovered this location.
What?
Hmm.
Hey, where'd you go, damn it?
Yes. Да, да, конечно. Да, да, и оплачивается, конечно. Да. 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 Не. Where should he go? Yeah, where markers points? Wait. Aquinus hematite. Oh, that's rare. As I see, that's very rare resources. It's better to take it. Stuff. So, salmon, then. Geology. Quite advanced Beowulf. It's great. Let's discover this place also. Anything interesting here? Maybe in this room? Nothing. As I see. And nothing here. Wait. Yeah, using heavy gun. Yes. Where to go? Discover this location. Oh, that's such a great. Wanted drum beat. Legendary. Master.
Где мне купил билеты туда на драматургию?
That's great. Groovy. Big stack. Not bad. It's groovy. Nothing here. Anything there? What is in this elevator? Let's save game. Ah, this is restricted. Okay, let's go. Anything useful there? No. Let's go in this direction. And I see this door. Access key. With a big tunnel. Maybe nobody's here. What a big machines. They dug the tunnel. What did they do here? And big. This is so big and door and this. And where to go next? Let's take this useful mineral and go up. Marker shows me where to go. Marker. Okay, he's been here. Okay. Go up again. Next up. Hello. Glad to see you again. I've been playing more than 20 streams on YouTube, not here. But now I'm playing both. This one and YouTube. I finished just roaming around space and began playing quests, not the main one, but now I'm playing for Vanguard. He developed his items maybe to maximum level, and so he can allow to play with ease on extreme difficulty. What should he push? This must fit. Oh, zip. He continues traveling around space. And this one, very unique resources, maybe it's better to be taken. One thing that I noticed that game save file maybe is exceeded 100 megabytes. It means that it may early to be unavailable to be saved. I make several checkpoints, and if the game again crashes while saving, I will have to play this from server 1 and what is it? And skip some side quests before the main one. What is it? What a big cave. It's marvelous. It's stunning. What is that? Let's discover. It also better to take this one. Maybe they are only on Mars. These resources. Skill is acquired. New checkpoint. Maybe he'll find something useful, yeah, in these distant points of the map. What is this tunnel? There is not any resources. No resources. Okay, let's continue. Discover this room as usual. He's getting closer. What is there? It's also better to discover. Why did they do this? There is nothing here, but what? Anybody here? Nothing interesting?
So you must be the one who got me out of the red with the trade authority.
Oh, it's you.
Can't say I don't appreciate it. I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts?
I've got a tissue sample I need analyzed. Full workup.
Tissue sample? You came all the way down here for that? Must be some damn important cells. You want to tell me what I'm about to be staring at? A fast-growing terramorph. That is concerning. Who exactly told you to bring this to me? Hadrian. She gave you this? If she made you come all the way for this... Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
I think you know, you can solve this.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting
Okay,
this.
not touched anything.
Oh,
okay.
and Lou mentioned how you
But
took
I'm
care of
interested
the
to
debt.
see
Managed to
how much
negotiate
things are there.
something more reasonable. Good to see someone give the trade authority a bit of their own medicine.
I'm listening to you.
All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right.
Oh, you're so
Just
smart.
get those cellular markers tagged. Wait. Where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved. Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian. It was. An entire city wiped off the map. The swarms are so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tau Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity. So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You wanna tell me what your plans are for it now? The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Just because the governor's office is right out there.
Is that really her? Hadrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say...
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back. Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble. Well, that's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the Cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on two conditions. One, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And two, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us. Well, when the colony war came to a close 19 years ago, with the signing of the armistice, 3 factions were involved in the negotiations. The UC, Freestar, and House Varun. They made a lot of decisions about what sort of tactics should and shouldn't be permitted in future conflicts. All information related to the things they decided should be banned was locked away in the archives. Now, it's possible to get things out of there, but only with the agreement of members from all 3 factions. And as to what our research is doing in there, well, I'll get to that. The Cabinet's the UC's highest governing body. The President, top military brass, scientific and diplomatic division heads. Any major decision the UC makes goes through them. They're the only real chance we've got of unlocking the archives. So without their blessing, we're flying blind. Well, that's about the best news I've had all day. But before you commit, I want to make sure you know the whole story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done. Oh. You already knew. I'm sorry about that. It didn't seem relevant in the moment, and well, it's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it. Because the Terramorph project was doomed from the start. Terramorphs are too mean, too smart, too hungry to be used in combat. Trust us, we tried. The data that's in the archives, it's historical write-ups, anatomical notation, food chain analyses. I doubt they would have even classified it if it didn't have a Xeno-warfare logo on it. You have my word. It's not a threat. I mean, I hope they will, given the evidence we've acquired. But getting the Freestar Collective and House Varun on our side, that won't be easy.
Since neither group is exactly on great terms with the UC at the moment, for various reasons.
Exactly. It's going to mean negotiations and deals and plenty of diplomatic legwork to see this through. But I don't see a better option to solving what's going on here. So, it's gonna be up to us to get them on board. All right. I'm gonna go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
The United Colonies Department of Labor would like to remind you that working too much overtime is...
Not a lot of folks would have stuck their necks out for a stranger like that.
The community center on P1 is a good place to get.
A shootout in Sedona. An unnamed tracker opened fire on their mark in the middle of a group.
Take your time. Hey, welcome to the Cool. Let's... See you around.
Hey there.
The Alliance released a press statement saying that the mark was active.
Hey, you buy from me? Take a look.
Be safe out there.
Only a matter of time before an incident.
Place some items. Oh, doors are nearly open. Oh, what does it mean? Is it a bug? Again? Wait. I can't enter the lodge. And what next? Okay, let's play for one gloves. Must be stripped. Oh, he's there.
Captain! Over here! The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance.
Really?
The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place.
Hmm.
I am a clone
The
of
clone.
a man named Francois Sanon, one-time
Is it
fleet
possible?
admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus. Woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come. You have? I mean, it's old technology. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Some independent group might have managed to figure it out again. But in my case, it complicates things. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death, on both sides. Freestar Collective, and UC. Military, and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned. I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or, if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here. Well, thinking about it more, I suspect there'd be value in sharing the fact that the Terramorph project was, well, a failure. There's no need to be afraid of this data being weaponized. Knowing that should calm some of the cabinet's fears and make it easier for us to dispel any suspicions the other factions might have about our intentions. I mean, we never spent a lot of time together. He was too busy being Fleet Admiral to deal with kids. I was raised by a pair of Guardians instead. Until his defeat during the Colony War, though, he was known as an extremely effective commander. Savvy. Perceptive. That mind opened a lot of doors for him. And for me, too. But Ve Victus, for all his ability, was heartless. Ruthless to a fault. In the end, that's what cost him his life. That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars. The Red Devils unit I was a part of, they were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars' deepest mines. Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included. Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place. It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mines before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift. Eye strain from the amount of reading I've got on the horizon if we succeed. The Terramorph project never went anywhere. It couldn't. They're deadly creatures, but they aren't xenoweapons. The cabinet not opening the archives is probably a bigger risk than them handing over the files. That data itself isn't dangerous, which probably wouldn't be a bad point for us to bring up, should the opportunity arise. Come find me when you're done.
Alright, let's go to the spaceship and place some items. To not carry unnecessary ones. And sleep to have a higher experience. Wouldn't know. Our Terramorphs have spread through the solar systems, but where they... Let's save the game, just in case. Stream can eat and continue playing mission.
Still no word from the cabinet. Anything you wanted to discuss in the interim? Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue. Here we go.
There's goal. Shows me to go from the station. Cabinet.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor. That is something to consider. Though we also have to take into account the nature of the data you require.
Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask, how many deaths the Cabinet requires to act? 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this Terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives? I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well. I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God. There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming, and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there. We've got our orders. Let's move.
Did they say there was an attack?
You! The EM rifle! Grab it!
Now hit him with everything you've got!
Now! Stop!
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting, I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready. Let's do it.
That's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
It moves so fast.
An evacuation order has been issued for the spaceport district. All citizens are required to proceed to the nearest shelter.
Is it?
Terramorph!
Is it hole?
Don't just stand there. Good.
Wait. Really tough.
Wait, officer? Are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. Well, got one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Okay, I see. Let's be sneak.
I can handle this.
Don't get down. Let's switch on another spacesuit which gives us more critical damage. Let's do it quicker. What a mess here. There is another Terramorphous. Did Terramorphous do all this?
Ever want to go through that again?
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. Universe put the right people in the right place. Certainly doesn't feel like it.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Where is the mask? Ah, it's unavailable. What a mess.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place.
You'll not be doctor.
In the middle of something here.
You anti-Xeno squad? Well, you should be.
The Terramorphous are defeated. But they were very high level.
How the hell do Terramorphs get
That's a
into
relief
city
to
like
hear.
that undetected?
Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, there you are. I believe we have some things we should discuss.
The loss of life.
Captain,
Damage to the space.
Hadrian,
The
it would
costs of
appear
this
that the
attack are
Cabinet
greater
owes
than
you
I
our
think
thanks for what you
realize.
did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the Cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative. We do. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us? I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
We're counting on you, Captain. Don't let my people sacrifice.
I'm gonna go check in with Chief Engineer Kulkarni.
There are so many different
Start getting
groups
a
across
plan
the
together
solar
for that
system. It's
day.
hard to keep up with all the work they're doing.
Excuse me?
Chief Yassine, these orders... A Vanguard captain. You... Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require. That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude. I was also informed that you gave quite the presentation to the cabinet. Chief Yassine wants you to know the Interstellar Affairs Office is fully committed to this endeavor, accessing the Terramorph data and beyond. We're going to do everything in our power to make sure you have the tools you need. And that means first getting you into the archives. You do know what the archives are, correct?
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done. No. Each is a strip of several million random numbers generated on the fly based on biometric keys kept by each of the ambassadors on their person at all times. They're impossible to create without those keys, and those keys stay with the ambassadors, meaning we're accessing nothing if we can't get them on our side.
I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun? The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable. Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise.
And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there.
Thank you.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge. When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here. He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval. Of course, but there is another wrinkle. We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
I have no doubt.
Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
Okay.
Welcome back. Everything going well with the ambassadors? Good luck then, Cap.
How does
Hello.
I'm interested, how does the Atlantis look like
Howdy.
after this Terramorphous attack?
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was...
Anybody here?
Sounds like he's got more work.
Oh, it's like it was before again. But how to get into the lodge? I'm interested. Can I get there? No. Maybe I would like to improve my weapon or rebuild it a little to make it more effective against such a powerful enemies like a Terramorphous. Oh, the doors is okay, I see. Okay, great. Let's see what can we do. What if add a drum magazine? Make it. For rounds. Ignition beams. And the amplifier. Take its upgrade, maybe. Will be more effective. Or not. To install. Or range upgrade. Maybe later. What about this one? Retaining build. The replacement bed, but costs a lot. Maybe later. Let's change the magazine. What about this one?
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life for this. Constellation, the artifacts. That doesn't sound crazy, does it?
Watching. With bunch.